That little town right there is where I grew up. We are the McKays. We plan on traveling to 100 islands with our niece, but
we don't have a boat yet.
I want to make one of these at one point.
I'm subscribed. Thank you so much, sunshine.
we are getting ready to go onto the plane and we have acquired a few more bags. So we're stuffed in this tiny little car.
Hi.
I'm the center
Don't
of the
forget me.
I'm Batman.
Here we are, we're headed off back to the United States. Woo! Are you gonna miss Dubai?
Yes, I am.
We're gonna miss our flight. It's so exciting. I love traveling for over 24 hours. My eyes are bloodshot. We made it with a few minutes to spare. And just like that, we were back in Arizona, where we were taken care of by family before moving on to Utah, where we could see more family.
Your shirt says theater on it. Shauna. Oh, that's right.
Look at her go! We're on a hot date with me mother. And we even spent time with our Canadian family and friends who came down for youth camps. All right, you may be wondering, what are the McKays doing in Utah? Aren't they supposed to be on a boat in the middle of the ocean with their niece? Well, let's talk about two things. First of all, we need to sell a house before we can buy our boat. I'll be very sad to sell our Canadian house, but it just isn't practical to keep it. And so far, potential buyers haven't appreciated our amazing aquarium as much as we have. But maybe it will sell regardless. We also have to sell our Vanuatu house. Dustin built this house from nothing, but we are going to Vanuatu soon to freshen it up and sell it so we can buy our dream boat, which costs as much as a house. Also, our niece hasn't been able to join us yet because of health reasons, but maybe someday she can. And while we wait to go to Vanuatu, we are in Utah, going to places we have never been to. We are at the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. I grew up in Utah, but I have never been here. What's up with that? This is amazing.
Looking at the salt, it's like as if you were looking at the snow. It's so bright white.
This reminds me of Canada. Even though this is made of salt.
It looks like frozen lakes.
Yeah.
So this is where they test out all the really fast vehicles that they can find. And I'm not sure why, because this ground is not actually completely smooth like I always thought it was. So there must be something good about testing vehicles out here. There's one. Maybe it's a great place to test vehicles because it's excellent grip. Like if you kneel down here, your knees are gonna get all roughed up because it is a rough surface.
Ow! Don't try this when you come here, it hurts.
You have salt in your shoe?
Yeah. Look at that. Don't that make you want to eat it?
We are now driving on the Salt Flats.
You are driving where all these like amazing test vehicles have driven.
I know, I feel like I should speed.
And we also went on an adventure that was by my hometown.
So we're going into a very cold cave, and we all just wore t-shirts because, I don't know, maybe we're just used to hot places a little too much, like Dubai. Oh, that fits perfect. So find a large, it's the same.
Oh, this is hot.
Next to the rock wall, get next to the mountain.
After some brief instruction that warned us about rattlesnakes, we were off up Mount Timpanogos. So in these areas where there's a red and yellow line, it means that there could be rocks sliding and killing you, so you're not allowed to stop and rest. So what do you think about that, Pat?
That's all right now.
When I was growing up, I lived in the shadow of Timpanogos Mountain. This is my mountain, and every year when I was in elementary school, we would go to the Timpanogos Cave, and I've never taken my kids, so I'm so excited to take them. Apparently I forgot what it's like to be in the cave because I forgot that it's cold, so we had to buy these sweatshirts. And it's not really sunny, so I didn't need to bring a sun hat. But too late now. I have my sun hat on, even though it's not sunny. There's all sorts of caves on this path. So I think we lost Pat. He couldn't make it up because he has health issues. Man!
He's only got half a lung.
Yeah.
Essentially.
He gave a valiant effort though.
Yeah, great.
That little town right there is where I grew up. That's Highland, Utah.
It explains where you are to the cave. It's really dieting.
It's really tiring.
Yeah. My voice is getting a little mixed up.
I do not remember this trail being so intense from when I was in elementary school. However, I think I was in better shape when I was in elementary school.
Yellow. What? Yellow.
This place definitely smells like a bathroom at the top of a mountain.
We made it 6,730 feet above sea level. Even though the sign over there says this was once an ancient ocean, we made it.
Let's have our groups introduce themselves. Nice to meet you all. You can also call me Ranger Mike because I spell my name with an I. It's kind of, Utah spelling.
The first part had been mined before the cave had been protected.
We're still able to see a fossil that old in a cave of all places.
Playing with the stone's lava.
This cave is not meant for anyone that has claustrophobia.
looks like a waterfall that like whenever any water touched any other water, it froze where it was. It's pretty cool.
Yes, and stories.
I see my coil.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, look at that, guys. And look at the cool coral whatever. Yeah.
The cool coral whatever.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
So the green is also because of the mineral nickel, but it's aragonite and nickel that makes the green. So again, that different crystal structure can cause different textures, different colors, all these different cool things. Down here is the heart. Everyone loves this formation, so give it some love.
It's an ancient piece of dragon scale. No doubt about it.
Looks like we're in the sea, but we're in a cave in the sea. No, it's a dragon's eye.
We call it cave bacon in America.
And wax. I'm duck.
Yeah, you don't want 13 stitches. This place is called 13 Stitches because somebody once had 13 stitches because they didn't duck. Sunlight. It's amazing how different natural light is to artificial light. You can really tell when you're in a cave.
Whoa.
Thank you for coming. I am so glad that I was able to show that to my kids and have them experience it because that was even better than what I remember.
Like and subscribe, but just in case, ring that bell. And then, sounds so weird.